I was thinking about that yesterday, though, is how do you survive in these cold weathers outdoors?
Well, you got to be prepared. I mean, it's dangerous. What do you got? We talked about this last winter, Kelly. What do you got in your car right now? If you break down,
I'm talking
on
about
the
somebody
road-
who lives in a tent under a bridge.
Oh,
How do you survive?
I don't know, man.
How is that survivable?
I would think you would look for a church where you could walk in and get warm,
Yeah.
Layers, hang out in, the big box stores until they close at midnight. Anything you can to stay out of the cold for the most part of the day.
Oof.
I mean, even if you're just wandering around a store for 12 hours, at least you're warm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know. But I remember when we first moved to Phoenix, I was stunned because if you've ever been there, it looks like it's a very clean city. And for the most part it is. But you'd be shocked at the amount of homeless people there. But then it hit me, well, if you're going to be homeless, isn't it not that it's good to be homeless anywhere, but isn't it better to be homeless where it's warm as opposed to where it's minus whatever at night?
Yes.
Yeah, except when it's like 120
Unless it's 100 degrees. But you can get in the shade
Yeah.
and keep the sun off of you. You can't get under a bridge. Getting under a bridge will keep the sun off of you when it's 100. Getting under a bridge is not going to warm you up when it's 7.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know what you do.
Well, I don't know. I never changed after you and I had that conversation, Thick, about what you have in your car that would help you survive. I've never changed my ways. I would just be in a ditch and I'd be praying that somebody found me.
What's in your car?
Okay, so
Zero.
Nothing at all?
I do have I have 2 protein drinks that are disgusting that I've never taken out of my glove compartment.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah, but I mean, in a pinch, I'm drinking a disgusting protein drink.
How old are they?
4 months old.
Oh, okay.
At this
All right.
point, I bought them and they were gross.
I got you.
There's still 2 in there.
So you would rely solely on your phone?
Yes.
But
Oh,
what
yeah.
if you didn't get coverage?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll be in a ditch and probably die if nobody comes along. I'm not ready for anything. I do have jumper cables, if that helps.
Okay.
Well, you're driving from Dayton every day. What do you got if you break down?
I have 2 different ratchet sets, coolant, oil, some wrenches, some jumper cables, a
Blankets,
light.
food.
I have a small blanket. Food. If I look hard enough, there's probably something in there. I don't know.
None of that's going to save you.
Bottled water.
If you can't fix your car, none of that's going to save you.
What am I supposed to have?
A
road flare?
Yeah, sure. Boots, overalls, flashlight.
I have a flashlight.
Hat and gloves.
Hat and gloves I bring with me.
Water and
I'm
food,
wearing boots.
and I've got a jump starter. And
Okay. Where?
You see the enormous vehicle he drives.
Yeah,
So he's got room for like suitcases worth of survival.
It's all in
Exactly.
my back seat.
Exactly. First of all, not a ton of room in a Jeep. Second of all, if I break down, I'm going to break down somewhere along I-70,
Yes.
which is not exactly a, desolate, remote area where there's nothing around.
No, but you hear about those rollovers where they just go down an
In a ditch.
embankment and then in a weird place under a bridge where nobody can see you. That could happen.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if I walk far enough, I'll find a farmhouse in one direction and a gas station off the exit in another.
What if
I'm not
you-
trying to
what's
put this to
far
the
enough?
test.
What if you have 2 broken legs?
Oh, but see, don't worry, Kelly, because as much as I want to die, God would find me and go, well, hey, look, here's the bright side. We have to amputate both your legs, but we've saved your life. Thanks.
You could be 5 miles from an exit.
5-mile walk's not bad.
In 4 degrees?
I didn't
On
say.
your hands?
On your... dragging your broken legs?
With no cell phone coverage.
But that ratchet set's going to really come in handy.
I got some wrenches and a ratchet set.
I'll use the ratchet to stab the ground.
I did see this was a list of things that everybody should have in their glove compartment. This didn't say just for cold weather, but you should always have in your car a flashlight,
Got that.
your vehicle's manual, proof of insurance and registration, a tire pressure gauge, a mini first aid kit,
I have one of those.
pen and paper.
Yeah.
To write your last will and testament.
Exactly. Don't resuscitate me.
One of the multi-tools.
Louis, stop. You're making me feel sad.
One of the multi-tools, that's got, which obviously you got wrenches and everything.
I'm
so.
putting an Apple AirTag on you so we can find you anywhere.
And this I don't have. Spare fuses.
I have that
You have spare fuses?
for your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have those.
I have those.
I should probably have some of those. But, yeah.
Also have a DJ table.
You can spin some sweet
I can't-
tunes.
well, no, I don't have my controller. It's too cold to keep that in the car.
Wow.
I usually have my laptop with me, so use my phone as a hotspot.
But, when you're talking about getting down into single digits or below, and then you add wind, man, and if you break down and it's dark, you're talking about, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's dangerous, man.
Sure, it is.
It is. It really is. So I'd like to see you up the supplies there.
What about her?
I look, I've known Kelly a long time. There's no hope for her.
He's right.
I'm right.
Yeah, but of the things you mentioned on your list, I'm saying the solid 60% of.
I've got nothing except those 2 disgusting protein drinks, and I will tell you, if I wrecked, I'd drink them both in the first 5 minutes. Just out of fear.
Carrie said, I've got a Jesus is my co-pilot sticker. I'm solid.
I love that.
Can't hurt.
And Clint, somebody just put Lewis out of his misery. Holy yes.
And he said, holy yes. Does he mean because you're not going to survive? Is that what he's talking about?
No, he just keeps saying, as much as I want to die, I'm sure I'm going to survive it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling you, the world says goodbye to good people who don't deserve it all the time. Yet the rest, some of us who deserve it, are still here, which is where I am convinced that I won't die. I will be an amputee. I will be, I will lose brain function. I will do something else, but something will keep me alive because we can't just bear to let him go.
Just we want to make him as miserable as humanly possible.
Even if I said, do not resuscitate me, it'd be, well, he didn't write that out. It's not notarized. It's not a legal binding document, so we're going to resuscitate him.
I do want to put an air tag on Lewis. So where should I put it? Because I told him to bend over
I know,
when we
I
were
heard
off
that.
the air, and then
I
I'm
was
like, ooh, but why did I say that? Where's a good place to put an air tag on somebody's person, on somebody's body?
Right?
Behind your ear,
Behind
maybe.
my earlobe. I don't know.
We're just going to staple it on?
Stick it. You can stick it on.
Oh, okay.
Amber said a candle or two and a lighter. When you break down and it's cold, the candles can heat up the inside of your car to keep you warm.
Okay.
Larry says, Lewis, just get a flare gun.
LOL.
Right?
But that's the thing. He doesn't want a flare gun. He doesn't want anybody coming to the rescue.
Larry, then somebody will find me.